Kinser Engines, Maxim Champion Lubricants, Media Camping Center entry, it's Chad Kemenaugh. And in the 7th starting position from Germantown, Tennessee, the Map Incorporated, Hickey Farms, Rough Bailey Cattle Company, number 1X, Kevin Swindell. Starting 6th from San Jose, California, in the HR Livestock Roth Motorsports, number 83, Tim Kading. And lining up 5th from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the O'Neill Race Gear BMW Construction 5W of Lucas Wolf. In the 4th starting position from Bloomington, Indiana, the Bass Pro Shops, JD Pie Riders, Chevrolet, Maxim, Tony Stewart Racing, number 11, the 20-time World of Outlaws champion, Steve Kinser. And going 3rd, a 4-time Outlaw winner here at Dodge City Raceway Park from Brownsburg, Indiana, in the Great Clips, Sagefruit Team ASE Curb Records, number 9, the Brownsburg Bullet, Joey Saldana. And the front row for night number 1 of the Boot Hill Showdown lines up this way. On the outside from Germantown, Tennessee, the Big Game Tree Stands, Rossi Feed and Grain, Swindell Series by Speedway Motors, number 1 of Sammy Swindell. And starting on the pole from Bartlett, Tennessee, in the Wetherington Tractor Service, Dancer Logistics, FSR Race Products, Donut Racing Engines, King Racing Products, number 7S, Double Down, Jason Sides. 24 cars, 30 laps the distance, engines firing. We are set for tonight's main event. Jason Sides on the pole with car number 7S, winner here last year. Sammy Swindell on the outside of the front row, winner here on June 12th of 2010. Outside row after 51. And it looks like the lineup is now set. The drivers will get the 1 to go signal. Action begins at the chalk stripe in turn 4 the next time around. 7S Jason Sides on the point. The 1 of Sammy Swindell outside of that front row. Then the 11 of Steve Kinser alongside the 9 of Joey Saldana in row 2. In row 3, it's the 5W of Lucas Wolf to the inside. The 1X of Kevin Swindell on the outside. Then the 7 of Craig Delansky and the 83 of Tim Kading in row 4. 63 Chad Kemenaugh and the 6 of Bill Rose in row number 5. McGuirk Chevrolet pace truck is in the infield. Sides and Swindell to the stripe in turn 4. Green flag. Into turn 1. Jason Sides down low, Sammy Swindell on the cushion. Swindell gets a run, looks to the inside entering turn 3. Sammy Swindell tries to make the inside work but can't make it happen. He slides up the racetrack and now barely hanging on to second. Right behind him, it's the number 9 of Joey Saldana. Jason Sides leads it. Sammy Swindell 2nd. Joey Saldana 3rd. Lucas Wolf 4th. Steve Kinser 5th. Now Kinser around the outside of Wolf. Steve Kinser now up to 4th. Jason Sides leads it running the bottom. Sammy Swindell running the top in the 2nd position. Lucas Wolf staying right with Steve Kinser in that battle for 4th. This time by halfway, 3 laps down, 3 laps to go. Jason Sides leading, Sammy Swindell in 2nd, Joey Saldana 3rd, Steve Kinser 4th, Lucas Wolf 5th, Tim Kading 6th, Kevin Swindell 7th, Chad Kemenaugh 8th, Craig Delansky 9th, and Bill Rose in 10th. Kemenaugh to the inside of Kevin Swindell. Meanwhile, Sammy Swindell was caught up with your race leader, racing for the top spot into turns 1 and 2. Sides down low, Swindell up high. Swindell gets a run on Sides down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Jason Sides drifts high. Here comes Sammy underneath him. White flag flying there, nose to tail down the front stretch. Sammy with a slide job into turn 1 to try to take the lead, but Sides says no. Jason Sides denies the move. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag will wave on the dash, and Jason Sides starts on the pole. Sammy Swindell finishes 2nd. Joey Saldana 3rd. Steve Kinser 4th, and Lucas Wolf in 5th. Getting the dash win and starting on the pole for tonight's main event. The number 7 is of Jason Sides. Coming home 2nd, number 1 of Sammy Swindell. In 3rd was the number 9 of Joey Saldana. Finishing 4th, the 11 of Steve Kinser. And in 5th, the 5W of Lucas Wolf. 6th went to the 83 of Tim Kading. In 7th, the 1X of Kevin Swindell. Coming home 8th, the 63 of Chad Kemenaugh. In 9th, the number 7 of Craig Delansky. And in 10th, car number 6, Bill Rose. Dash race truck. Jason Sides on the pole, winner of the finale of the Boot Hill Showdown here last year on July 2nd. Looking to go 2 in a row in World of Outlaws action at Dodge City Raceway Park. Sammy Swindell on the outside of row number 1, looking to add to his leading total for World of Outlaws victories this season, looking for win number 6. Winner here in 2010. Joey Saldana starting 3rd, winner of 4 of the last 7 World of Outlaws main events here at Dodge City Raceway Park. And Steve Kinser looking for win number 3 on the year, looking for his 2nd career Outlaw victory here in Dodge City. Getting word over the World of Outlaws radio system, the 0 of Steven Richardson being penalized 1 row for being late to the staging area. The 0 of Steven Richardson penalized 1 row for being late to the staging area. The field rumbles down the front stretch into turn number 1, and that's where they get the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. The greatest sprint car drivers in the world are going 4 wide. This is their salute. This is their way of thanking you for coming out this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, in return, we want you to stand and we want you to make some noise. Dodge City, Kansas, you wanted the best. You got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
A Monday warrior, mean, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride.
Field now assembling once again in rows of 2 behind the McGuirk Chevrolet Pace truck, getting set for racing action the next time by. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so very much for your salute to the drivers, and you're standing and applauding. At this time, we'll ask that you take your seats so that those behind you can see during green flag racing action. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Caution lights out. We'll go green the next time by. Jason Sides and Sammy Swindell in row 1. Joey Saldana and Steve Kinser in row 2. Lucas Wolf and Tim Kading from row 3. Kevin Swindell alongside Chad Kemenaugh in row 4. Craig Delansky and Bill Rose in row 5. Then Craig Kinser, Kerry Madsen, Donnie Schatz, Josh Hodges, Cody Dara, Ty Williams, Zach Blurton, Brian Herbert, Ray Seaman, Steven Richardson, Patrick Stassa, Chris Miller, Wes Rofford, and Jordan Weaver. We're green. Kevin Swindell getting over Lucas Wolf as they come for the green flag. Caution flag on the speedway. Caution for debris in turn 4. Caution flag waves. There is debris on the high side of the speedway in turn 4. It happened when Kevin Swindell got over the back of Lucas Wolf's car as they came for the green flag. Wolf starting on the inside of row 3, Swindell on the inside of row 4. So we re-rack and restack, line them up 2 by 2, complete restart for this main event. And so once again, we'll show the field the 1 to go signal. Looked like the debris was off of Lucas Wolf's car, trying to see just exactly what came off of the 5W. We'll try it one more time. Jason Sides from Bartlett, Tennessee. Sammy Swindell from Germantown, Tennessee. Both Memphis area drivers leading the field toward the green flag. We're underway. Side by side into turn 1. Sliding up the racetrack, it's Jason Sides. He grabs the early lead. Steve Kinser to the inside of Sammy Swindell. Steve Kinser takes 2nd. Swindell is 3rd, Tim Kading 4th, and Joey Saldana 5th as they exit turn 4. trouble behind them. Cars stacking up. Cody Dara involved. Kevin Swindell involved. And Craig Kinser involved. Craig Kinser and Kevin Swindell involved once again. In turn 4, Cody Dara catches a piece of it this time as well. We did not get a lap in the books. We'll try it one more time, a complete restart. So again, the 3 drivers involved in the accident. Cody Dara in the 4. The 11K of Craig Kinser. And the 1X of Kevin Swindell. Donnie Schatz got a piece of that as well. He was able to drive away. We'll see if there's any damage to the STP number 15. Swindell's car headed to the work area. The 1X Map Incorporated entry. And it looks like Cody Dara headed to the work area as well in car number 4. 2-minute clock will start when Dara gets to the work area. They have 2 minutes to try to get the cars repaired and get back onto the speedway for the restart. So again, the 2-minute clock has started. The drivers have 2 minutes to get the repairs made and get the cars back onto the speedway. Race fans, keep in mind, once we reach lap 15, the halfway point of this main event, that guaranteed time in the work area goes away. So that is good for only the first half of this main event. In the meantime, cars lining up side by side. The lineup has been shuffled just a bit. Jason Sides and Sammy Swindell still in row 1. Joey Saldana and Steve Kinser in row 2. Lucas Wolf and Tim Kading in row 3. It'll now be the 7 of Craig Delansky alongside the 63 of Chad Kemenaugh in row 4. The 15 of Donnie Schatz and the 6 of Bill Rose in row 5. Then the 2J of Zach Blurton and the 29 of Kerry Madsen in row number 6. 72 Ray Seaman and the 74X of Josh Hodges in row 7, the 11X of Patrick Stassa, and the 1T of Ty Williams in row 8, the 21 of Wes Wofford, and the 97 of Brian Herbert in row 9. Then Chris Miller, Stephen Richardson, Jordan Weaver, and then any of the cars that come out of the work area. Kevin Swindell has already made repairs to that car. He is back underway. He'll take his spot at the rear of the field. Green. Jason Sides into turn 1 on the bottom of the racetrack. Sammy Swindell up high running second. Swindell coming after Sides down the backstretch. Sides and Swindell both go to the bottom. Side by side for third. Steve Kinser to the inside of Joey Saldana. He makes that pass. Kinser is third. Lap 1 in the books. Jason Sides, your race leader. Sammy Swindell running second. Steve Kinser third. Joey Saldana fourth. Lucas Wolf in fifth. Tim Kading in sixth. Chad Kemenaugh seventh. Craig Delansky eighth. Donnie Schatz ninth. Now Wolf to the inside of Saldana trying to take the fourth spot. Wolf grabs fourth and gets third from Steve Kinser. Lucas Wolf from fifth to third in one corner. Kinser back to the outside of Wolf in 1 and 2. Steve Kinser now back to third. Wolf had gotten by Steve Kinser low in 3 and 4, but Steve Kinser returned the favor up top in 1 and 2. Wolf down low out of turn 4, again looks to the inside of Steve Kinser, but can't make that pass for third. Jason Sides leading it, Sammy Swindell in second, but Sides already has a 1.2 second lead. This time by 4 laps complete. Sides leading it, now Steve Kinser closing in on Sammy Swindell. Will watch the race for the second spot. Swindell runs the cushion. Steve Kinser trying it low in 1 and 2, but can't do anything down there. Chad Kemenaugh makes the bottom work in 1 and 2. He gets by Joey Saldana. Kemenaugh now into the top 5. Stephen Richardson off the pace on the front stretch into 0. He pulls into the infield. We stay green. Chad Kemenaugh, Lucas Wolf now racing side by side for the 4th spot. Give it to Kemenaugh. Chad Kemenaugh is up to 4th. He started 8th. Chad Kemenaugh on the move and making it all happen down low on the racetrack. Leader Jason Sides about to start working slower traffic as he exits turn 2. We've got 6 laps in the books. Kemenaugh on the move now, coming after third place Steve Kinser. Kinser goes to the bottom in 3 and 4. Kemenaugh tries to drift high. Kinser to the inside of Swindell for second. Can't make that pass. Lucas Wolf closes in on Kemenaugh once again. Leader into traffic now. Jason Sides working on the 1W of Jordan Weaver. Sides to the inside of Weaver now. Makes the bottom work out of turn 4. Weaver gets back by Sides down the front straightaway. Sammy Swindell still second. Steve Kinser third. Chad coming off fourth. Lucas Wolf in fifth. Joey Saldana sixth. Craig Delansky seventh. Tim Kading eighth. Donnie Schatz ninth. And Kerry Manson 10th. Sides having trouble with the slower traffic. Here comes Steve Kinser to the inside of Sammy Swindell. Swindell now right on Sides back bumper. Top 3 nose to tail into turn 1. Jason Sides to the bottom, drifts up in front of Jordan Weaver, puts Weaver a lap down. Sammy Swindell the next to try to work by the 1W. Sides drifts high in turn 4, Swindell down low, but Sides maintains the lead. Sammy Swindell second, Steve Kinser in third. Kinser and Swindell nose to tail now. Kinser drifts high, Lucas Wolf takes a peek to the inside. Wolf has gotten back to fourth. Jason Sides now. Still working the heavy traffic, puts Wes Wofford a lap down. Swindell to the inside of Wofford entering turn 1, close call there. Sammy Swindell trying to keep pace with leader Jason Sides as we approach the halfway point. Kinser with a big slide job into turn 4. Steve Kinser gets by Sammy Swindell. Steve Kinser now up to second. Jason Sides sideways, the leader spins in 1 and 2. Does a 360, keeps going, but Steve Kinser is the race leader. Steve Kinser the leader as Jason Sides did a 360 and fell back to 5th. Steve Kinser leads it. Sammy Swindell in second. Lucas Wolf in third. Jason Sides fourth, and Chad Kemenah in 5th. Caution now on the speedway. Car slowing on the top in 3 and 4. It's the 21 of Wes Wofford. Flat right rear tire on that car. Your leader now, Steve Kinser in car number 11. Kinser took command when Jason Sides lost the handle. Spurn was able to save the car but fell back to 5th. He is now running in the 4th spot. Running order looks like this. 13 laps down, 17 to go. Steve Kinser leading it. Sammy Swindell runs second. Lucas Wolf is third. Jason Sides in 4th. And Chad Kemenah running 5th. Joey Saldana is 6th, Donnie Schatz in 7th, Craig Delansky 8th, Tim Kading 9th, and Kerry Manson 10th. Cody Dara runs 11th, Bill Rose is 12th, Kevin Swindell in 13th, Zach Blurton in 14th, Patrick Stassa 15th, Craig Kinser 16th, Josh Hodges runs 17th, Ty Williams 18th, Ray Seaman 19th, and Jordan Weaver in 20th, Chris Miller 21st. Is good. Caution lights go out. McGurk Chevrolet pace truck to the infield. Steve Kinser will lead the field back to green with 13 laps complete and 17 laps remaining. Sammy Swindell runs second. Lucas Wolf is third. Jason Sides in 4th. Chad Kemenah 5th. And Joey Saldana in 6th. Waiting. Steve Kinser now on the throttle into turn 4, and we go green. Sammy Swindell looks to the inside. Jason Sides gets by Chad Kemenah, gets by Lucas Wolf. Sides now back up to 3rd. Sides coming after Sammy Swindell for second now out of turn 4. Cannot make that pass. Wolf comes back at Sides on the inside into turn 1. They'll go wheel to wheel. Kinser, Swindell, Sides. Then Lucas Wolf and Chad Kemenah, your top 5. Donnie Schatz to the inside, and Joey Saldana. Schatz now up to 6th. Wolf and Sides racing for the 3rd spot down the front straightaway. Sides down low, Lucas Wolf up on the cushion. Sides drifts high to the cushion exiting turn 2. Wolf right on his back bumper down the back straightaway. Lucas Wolf on the cushion. Sides enters low, drifts high out of turn 4. Donnie Schatz, meanwhile, trying to work his way into the top 5. He is chasing down the 63 of Chad Kemenah. Just past the halfway point. 16 laps down, 14 laps to go. Steve Kinser leading it by 1.2 seconds. Sammy Swindell in 2nd. Jason Sides 3rd. Lucas Wolf 4th. Chad Kemenah 5th. Donnie Schatz 6th. Joey Saldana in 7th. Tim Kading 8th. In 9th, it is Craig Delansky. And in 10th, it's Kerry Manson. Make that Manson 9th and Delansky 10th as they race down the backstretch. 11th spot belongs to Kevin Swindell. Cody Dara is 12th. Bill Rose 13th. And Craig Kinser 14th. Leader about into traffic once again. 19 laps down, 11 to go. Steve Kinser's lead now 1.74 seconds. But heavy traffic right in front of the Bass Pro Shops number 11. Kinser gets slowed up by the 1W, by the 33 of Chris Miller. Kinser had to get on the binders, and that allows Sammy Swindell to close. Lead is now less than half a second for Steve Kinser. Kinser had a close call with a lap car in turns 3 and 4 the last time by. Sammy Swindell working low into turn 1, gets back to the cushion. Swindell gaining on the leader down the back straightaway. Kinser right in the middle of the racetrack, Swindell on the cushion. Last time by 0.7 of a second, this time half a second. Sammy Swindell closing in. Jason Size still third, but Kinser and Swindell are straight away in front of third place. Laps winding down and it's getting close. 7 to go. Sammy Swindell trying to find a way to track down the 20-time Outlaw champion. Six laps to go. Chad Kemenaugh to the inside of Lucas Wolf in turns 1 and 2. That's a race for fourth. Wolf able to fend off that charge. Donnie Schatz to the inside of Kemenaugh, moves Schatz into the top 5 as they cross the line. 5 laps to go. Swindell catching Steve Kinser. Sammy Swindell drifted a little high out of turn 4, and that allowed Kinser to pull away just a bit with 4 circuits remaining. Seeing some tire smoke down low in turn 4, now some rubber down on the racetrack in turn 4 in the closing stages. 3 laps to go. Steve Kinser works around the 74X of Josh Hodges, puts Hodges a lap down. Hodges currently runs in the 16th position. 2 to go this time by for Steve Kinser. Sammy Swindell smokes the right rear tire out of 4. Swindell is caught up with Kinser now. Down the backstretch. Battle for the lead as they come to the white flag. Steve Kinser and Sammy Swindell racing toward the white flag. 1 lap to go. Kinser pulls away. Swindell smokes the right rear tire one more time. Final lap. Heavy traffic in front of Steve Kinser, but Sammy Swindell can't get by Patrick Stas's 11S. Into the final corner. Checkered flag set to wave on night 1 of the Boot Hill Showdown, and it's Steve Kinser headed toward victory lane. Sammy Swindell finishes in the 2nd spot. In 3rd, it'll be Jason Sides, Lucas Wolf 4th, and Donnie Schatz in 5th. Unofficially, your top 10 will look like this. Steve Kinser, the winner. Sammy Swindell in 2nd. Jason Sides 3rd. Lucas Wolf 4th. And Donnie Schatz 5th. Chad Kemenaugh 6th. Joey Saldana 7th. Kerry Madsen 8th. Tim Kading 9th. And Craig Delansky 10th. Again, that is unofficial. The top finishers headed to the scales in the pit area. The minimum weight requirement, 1,400 pounds with the driver in the car.
Y'all hear me? All right, they can hear me. Oh, there we go. Steve, we got to stand with 1 foot and see if this works here. Yeehaw, buddy, out here at Dodge City. Pick up the win. Tell me about passing Sides there when you got a little loose in turn 1.
Well, we was picking them up pretty quick. We had a pretty good race car. I could run the top pretty good, get a pretty good run, and then I started getting black in the middle. And got down through there, and the car felt good all the way from the beginning to the end. I was just sort of concerned about the left rear. I was pretty sure it was all right on the right rear. I wasn't hurting it too bad, but both of them looked pretty good, beat up. But had a good race car tonight.
You won the first Outlaws race here back in 2004. Pick up the win tonight. What was the difference between that first win and tonight?
Well, I don't know. It's been a long time, but we've run quite a few races here. We've been struggling just a little bit here, so it's good to get a win here tonight.
The winner, Steve Kinser.